All right, both of them starting off in Series Station, that unskippable start of the run. Thankfully, they can skip that cutscene. Let me tell you, that digitized voice may have been impressive in 1994, but these days, just get on with it, Super Metroid. Come on. All right, I see wondering in chat, did both runners get sub 50? No, neither of these runners have a sub 50, but that segues very nicely into talking about the tournament itself. For those of you who perhaps might be new to the Super Metroid Prodigy tournament, or might just be curious, Super Metroid Prodigy is not, in fact, a ROM hack of any sort. It is just the name we have given to this tournament because the tournament organizers, shoutouts to Sephi and Melanax, decided, hey, we want to have a tournament where we have the up-and-coming Super Metroid Legends, give them a chance to shine, chance to race in a situation where they don't just pull a first-round match against one of like the top 10 players or something. So it's a bit more relaxed, bit more of an emphasis on community and growth and learning. And everyone involved had to have had a PB longer than 50 minutes. And since then, everyone has been growing. We've had, I think at this point, nearly 50 personal bests through these first 6 weeks. Everyone has just been so helpful, pushing each other forward. And ooh, series escapes 1 second apart from both runners. Oh, we're off to a real good start here. I'm loving it. And now, segueing nicely into Planet Zebes, Phazon showing us a not quite circular Planet Zebes, but also showing us Japanese subtitles for those of you watching from home who perhaps have a little bit of trouble with English. And if so, it has been a bit too long since I took Japanese. All right, both of them out of the ship. Let's go. Get on out of the rain. Samus did not bring an umbrella, not that you really need one with a power suit. But now into the parlor, tracking water all over the carpet. Right from the get-go, being able to fall quickly becomes very critical. These platforms are not designed for ease of descent, so being able to weave around them is very important. Diddy first into the reverse climb, Phazon right behind. Oops, Diddy accidentally landing on the platform. Gotta pass 6th and go about 1 tile to the left. Ooh, Diddy, nice combo of jumps and down grabs to get across Old Turian here. Phazon is doing a few little hops there. Getting across those gaps without landing in the pits is pretty tricky. Falling into the pits is not a huge time loss, but you always try to avoid it. Getting a pitless is something that generally makes you feel pretty darned good. And Diddy, first to make it to the morph ball, Phazon right after. I know it says morphing ball, but we're very cash here. We're not going to deal with full legal names. Anyways, here's a fun game you can play from home. Every time you see something round or ball-shaped in this game, please take a shot of water, because here at Speed Gaming, we are all about that adequate hydration. But here's something that isn't ball-shaped. It is the missiles. A little bit of extra firepower in Samus's pocket. Both of them going to be definitely needing this, not just for damage, but also opening pink doors. 5 missiles open those pink doors, and the next major power-up, guarded by a pink door and by an ambulatory statue. Not a good time for anyone involved, least of all the statue. Not only that, but now heading back up into Crateria, enemies have appeared. Pirates, that's right. We are now infested with crustaceans, lobster hand pirates everywhere. I don't know how they were able to manipulate spaceships, but yet they are space pirates. Your guess is as good as mine. It's a magical space future after all. Into the climb. The dreaded climb, the first very complex sequence of movement in the early game. Diddy showing us that classic, ever still so popular right-hand wall jump climb. Phazon looks like he's doing the same. Ooh! Both of them hitting those 1-tile gaps between the platforms and the wall. Usually one of the more challenging aspects of the climb. No trouble here. Diddy making the ascent through the parlor. This platform layout is just as obnoxious for climbing as it is for descending, but Diddy making it up. Phazon entering the parlor. Had a little bit of trouble with the gamers there, but no, not for long. Already, nearly at the top. Gonna be taking that little tunnel down into the Bomb Torizo's lair. That's right, Bomb Torizo is what this is, this statue. Or rather, I guess hiding inside the statue. Can you really still call it a statue if you have something hiding inside? Nonetheless, Diddy has made it there, not quite at full energy. That could bite him. We'll see what happens here, because he's going to be wanting to get 5 shots, 7 missiles. That is the optimal kill. Ooh, going for 10 shots, because he didn't get that, because he got a bit more health than he would have liked from the drops. That's the reason you want to have full health here. You can finish it off here with 1. There we go. Still managing to skip that headless 3rd phase. That's the big trick to this fight. If you manage to get a nice optimal count, you do skip the animation and the 3rd phase, because it's both time-consuming and just kind of annoying. Bomb Torizo gets kind of frantic and likes to turn sideways. Like that! But Phazon's still finishing the fight. Meanwhile, Diddy getting first try Alcatraz, managing to climb back out the way he came in. Don't read too hard into that. I know I certainly didn't. End of Terminator. Killing the enemies as he goes, doesn't even stop. Now Phazon taking on Alcatraz as well. Ooh, getting around that Ripper. Let me tell you, Alcatraz is a trick that you see a lot in Super Metroid speedruns because it's pretty early on in the game, but it is not a trick that is absolutely free. It usually takes, in my experience, at least an hour to get decently good at it, and then it becomes kind of like riding a bicycle. Oh no, Phazon accidentally showing off why you don't arm pump on downward slopes. Arm pumping, which is just basically moving Samus's arm diagonally back and forth, pushes her forward a couple of pixels, which gives you time save across the course of the game. But if you do it on a slope, it pushes her right off of the ground. Oh no, Diddy! Diddy accidentally having a little bit of trouble setting up the mock ball to get early supers here. Thankfully, as long as the gate doesn't appear, you can do the short hop. Nice recover. Diddy showing off great knowledge of backups here. Early super missiles, a very, very important thing. Lets you skip a mini-boss. This is the first of what I would call the mandatory mock balls. Although we will be seeing a lot more of them as the game goes on. Mock ball is an incredibly useful trick that lets you carry run speed into Morph Ball. And using it and peppering it throughout your run like a seasoning gives you extra speed, which, as we all know, is in fact very delicious. Alright, Diddy into Big Pink. Phazon getting those early supers. Although Phazon managed to take a fair bit of damage along the way, he's in no danger, but if he doesn't manage to pick up a lot of health along the way, he might opt to farm in Kraid's warehouse or possibly even take the Sloater's refill at the bottom of Red Tower. We will see. Diddy grabbing that charge beam, which I say still looks like a moon holding a ball. And Phazon now also into Big Pink while Diddy heading into Green Hill Zone. Let's see if he shows us that really cool mock ball here. Oh, morphing just the tiniest bit too early and bouncing. The morph timing is critical to pulling off the mock ball. Alright, Phazon getting himself that sweet, sweet charge beam. Diddy getting a little bit of practice dealing with cack attacks here on the noob bridge, although he is no noob. Absolutely a prodigy. Just like the tournament would imply. Alright, Phazon heading into Green Hill. See if we can get us that sweet mock ball. Diddy making the Red Tower descent. Descending a Red Tower is not as easy as it looks. Opting to not get the damage boost in that room. It's a bit tricky to set up. Alright, with that, both of them into... oh wait, no. Wrong door transition! Come on, self! Looks like I need a bit more coffee. Phazon also shown not a noob, absolutely a prodigy. Into Red Brinstar. And with that, Diddy into the elevator room, but this is no regular elevator room. It is an elevator room with a secret. Ooh, Diddy going for that top platform run and jump, getting into Kraid's warehouse. Energy looking good, ammo looking good. Heading into the party room. Gotta deal with these 3 key hunters before heading on down. Very nice, avoiding the hits. Loving it. All right, Phazon showing us a little bit of deviation, perhaps not the best word, a little bit of variation here. Going to be stopping and grabbing the Spazer. Spazer, definitely one of those beams that is we would call optional in old route. Some runners choose to grab it for the extra firepower and having a little bit of extra width to the beam. Phazon is one of those runners. Friends, I want you to understand, in no way consider the Spazer a crutch or a beginner strat, because there are plenty of folks who carry the Spazer into sub 50 times. It is very much a personal preference thing. Oh, Diddy trying to set up for the Kraid quick kill, unfortunately not quite getting it. Having Kraid stand up and start doing his dance. Unfortunately, Kraid's dance is not what one would call stylish. So thankfully, Diddy making like Simon Cowell and telling him to sit the heck down. Get off the stage. You are not going to Hollywood. But Diddy, however, is going to Gucci, getting himself those stylish orange shoulder pads. You do not want to know how much they cost, but dang, they sure look money. Phazon into Kraid's warehouse. Dropping some bombs to take care of those. I swear, every single area in this game has a variation of the Gamer, but they're not all called Gamers. The one in Norfair are called Sova, as I learned last night, and I don't know what these here are called. But Phazon, oh, Phazon, please be careful. Key hunters are serious business. Ooh. Nice recover, Phazon, nice recover. Key hunters throughout the game are some of their most dangerous enemies. All right, into the hallway, gonna deal with mini Kraid. Di10kong, meanwhile, going to be grabbing the energy tank that is stowed away here in the Kraid's warehouse janitor closet. Well, it's along the way, gives you more energy. I don't see a downside here. Stop and grab it. All right, Phazon heading into Kraid. Let's see if he sets up for a nice quick kill here. Looks like he's going for the missile strat. Missile strat is a little bit faster and only requires 3 supers, but the timing is a little bit tighter for it. Oh no! Oh no! Kraid saying talk to the hand, stopping one of the supers and closing his mouth before Phazon can get another one in there. Not out of it yet though. 52 energy is plenty, and already getting another super in there. If you can get a few quality missile shots in there. Looks like he's softening them up with some charged Spazer. This is one of those times where having Spazer is definitely useful. If Kraid decides to do the dance, having Spazer does add damage to your charge shots. Ooh! Phazon, careful. There we go. I don't know what I was worrying about. Taking care of business. Meanwhile, Diddy deciding, you know what, walking around through that warehouse has dirtied up my shoes. Better get some new ones. And indeed he has, getting those high jump boots. They don't just let you jump higher, they let you jump faster. At least vertically, and that's what matters. Alright, Phazon, and now also styling it up with those gigantic round shoulder pads. Take that shot of water, stay hydrated, my friends. Alright, Phazon showing off damage boost. We've been seeing those in multiple spots throughout damage boost. Another one of those really cool tricks, like mock balls, that you can pepper them throughout your run at your discretion. Ooh, Diddy showing off pseudo screw in the cathedral to take care of that. Hang on, I got the manual right here, and I always forget what those things are called. Those are called Garudas. That Garuda in the cathedral does like to stop you, but Di10kong said no, and is given the aerial clothesline into Bubble Mountain. Is he setting up for the snipe? Oh, he's setting up for the elbow drop! Oh no! Oh no, the Royal Guard saying, I'll take one for you, my liege! And King Kakatak stays on his throne of lies. PhazonKnight getting out of the janitor's closet there with energy tank in hand. on his way into Norfair. Oh, trying to break the block on the run, accidentally hitting the wall under the block. Diddy, meanwhile, taking care. You can't stop him for long. Now on his way to pick up the crown jewels, or rather, the one thing from the crown jewels, the speed booster. Unfortunately, Nintendo, due to copyright, was not able to use a Nike swoosh for the speed booster, but all things considered, the effects are the same. Now Diddy can go extremely quickly, and possibly more importantly has unlocked one of the most useful movement tools you'll be seeing throughout the run, the Shine Spark. Alright, Phazon getting himself those nice new kicks. Gonna be following Diddy into Bubble Mountain here momentarily. Ooh, Diddy trying to set up for that little damage boost there, not quite getting it. On his way down to get the last thing on this visit to Norfair. Looking at Phazon's ammo here, he's gonna have to use... Oh, getting that super drop! So well timed. I was about to say he's going to need to use missiles to open one of the pink doors, but now his super count's looking good. And Diddy making the long jump, here we go, into the room where breakfast awaits. Here it is, Wave Beam. Now he has infinity Cheerios. Never gonna be left wanting for cereal as long as he lives. Phazon making his way through, making his way through Cathedral, taking care of the, dang, I already forgot its name. It's Garuda, that's it, Garuda, just touching the manual and the information osmosed into my brain. I wish I could do that more often, that would save me so much time. Alright, Phazon making his way into Bubble Mountain. In his parallel universe, King Kakatak has not been deposed yet, but he's got something to say about that, I think. Come on, Phazon, show us what you got. That's right. The king is dead. Long live the king. Alright, both of them leaving Bubble Mountain at about the same time, although through different doors. Phazon getting himself that speed booster. Diddy on his way back into the first vertical shaft of Norfair. I believe that one is called the Business Center. Every single room in this game has a somewhat silly but memorable nickname. It's one of the things I love about this game. Alright, Phazon with a speed booster. Phazon showing us that he's in fact using a non-standard control scheme. He has changed his buttons around, has run on A instead of B, which is the default. It's always a little bit interesting to me to see what control schemes folks use. Diddy, I hear that sound. He's setting up for Alpha Spark. Oh, come on, Diddy, gonna give us that Alpha Spark. He's got the full energy, might as well. Oh no, unfortunately not. Bit too far to the right. The shot did not reach the door, did not get it open. On the plus side, he's conserving energy. On the downside, no Alpha Spark. Alright, making his climb back up through Red Tower while Phazon heading in to get the Wave Beam. Now, Diddy did not opt to get the Ice Beam, so he's gonna have to do this top section of Red Tower without it. Has to creatively get around the Rippers and shoot the block. Very nice. Opting to do 2 climbs instead of going for the hero shot. Now into Hellway. 2 damage boosts. 2 damage boosts and then a little bit of platforming. No problem. Meanwhile, Phazon also getting himself them Cheerios. They're part of a balanced breakfast. Alright, Phazon on his way out of Norfair now, while Diddy getting those power bombs. They do 2 incredible things for you. They can blow up all sorts of things on screen, and they also bombard you with lag. Being able to reduce lag with the power bombs is an important skill here. There we go, opening that door so he doesn't have to worry about it later. And did he just get no drops from the Kakataks? Huh. Well, I certainly hope the crabs are a bit more generous and he can get some powerbomb drops off of them. Running out of powerbombs in a wrecked ship is not something you want to be doing. He was full on supers, but he was not full on health or missiles or power bombs. So I'm surprised he didn't get at least something. Because Cacatax can drop energy. And here we go, setting up for... Oh, trying to shorten the distance. I like it. Oh! He's going for Ocean Fly! Oh! Oh, they can't drop missiles or PBs, I learned. Oh, so close, Diddy! Diddy almost showing us Ocean Fly, an extremely challenging trick that I can't think of a single time I've actually seen it in this tournament so far. Instead, just gonna have to go for classic separate Moat Spark and Ocean Spark. Now into Wrecked Ship. Meanwhile, Phazon showing us another variation here, going to be getting Ice Beam early here. Now this does two things for him. Adding ice to your beam combo does increase its damage, and it also gives you that classic Metroid freeze shot ability. Diddy is going to have to get this later, so right now Phazon's gap looks a little bit bigger than it actually is, but more importantly for Phazon, this also means he does not have to worry so much about Red Tower. Those rippers at the top, they become platforms now. But no time to worry about this. Oh, Phazon trying to set up a good Ice Beam escape here, but it's pretty tricky. Now Diddy going to be setting up for Fantoon, the ghostest with the leastest. Fantoon, I don't know what happened in Fantoon's life, but Fantoon in death does not like fun. Oh, very nice. Predictive shot. Setting up for this... Oh! Setting up for X Factor, not quite lining it up, now has two rogue particles, and got a fast pattern! Unfortunately, with that particle still on screen, Diddy can't actually fire. That is the big danger of missing missing particles with your X Factor. Oh, taking a lot of hits there. Oh! Tried to go for the super. Fantoon is so close to death here. Diddy looks like he's in trouble, but he is not. Can finish it here, I think, with some good supers. Perfect! Perfect! Two missiles into the fast super Doppler, finishing off Fantoon. Diddy showing he's not going to let Fantoon get him down. Go back to the double afterlife, you creep. Dropping some celebratory bombs, and ooh, those drops, he didn't get health bombed per se, but that's still not a very good spread there. But thankfully now the lights are back on, because let me tell you, Fantoon was running at something like 20 hair dryers, eating up all the power. I don't even know why. Fantoon doesn't have hair, but there we are. That's what ghosts do, I suppose. I mean, have you ever seen a poltergeist not arbitrarily just run appliances? Shoot. Getting super missiles. This is probably going to be the last super missile tank we see Diddy grab. 10 supers is a nice number. Phazon making it through Hellway. Into the Alpha Powerbomb room. Diddy, meanwhile, climbing up to the attic in Wrecked Ship. Oh no, Phazon! Phazon with the unintentional botany. You never like to see that. Samus is a bounty hunter, not a florist, although she does in fact wear many hats throughout the course of the Metroid series. Into the attic, dropping that well-placed powerbomb. That should take care of all the stuff on the right side. Setting up for the attic spark! Oh, so good! All the atomics with the actual shine spark and taking care of the key hunter with the after image. So clean. Alright, Phazon heading up into Criteria. Energy looking good. Powerbomb count looking good. In real good shape for Wrecked Ship here. Alright, Diddy looks like he's going to be going for just classic runny jumpy strats through bowling here. As we know, the owner of this bowling alley is in fact a little bit of a jerk. Doesn't want you bringing your own bowling shoes, so lays down all these spikes. Ooh, Phazon accidentally opening the door here. Gonna have to be careful not to run through it. Thankfully, he knows that holding down your diagonal stops Samus's momentum dead. There we go! Across the moat, while Diddy is putting the controller down, having himself a bit of a relax. Ooh, 40 energy, though. Very nice short charge and Ocean Spark from Phazon. Interact ship with 178 energy. I think he might opt to stop and farm a couple of the atomics before heading into Phantoon. Meanwhile, Diddy grabbing that delightful purple gravity suit, giving him the most important power-up of all, the power-up of style, and also, for some reason, something about fluid dynamics, no longer having to worry about water physics. Gonna be heading on his way back down. Gotta watch out for these crabs, though. Even with gravity suit, they're dangerous. A little bit of energy. I'm sure he's happy to see that. 60 energy, he should be fine. I'll be curious to see if he decides to take the Sloater's refill at the bottom of Red Tower, though. Because the next mini-boss, Batoon, is not super-duper dangerous, but at the same time, still does at least 30 damage per hit. And possibly more if you hit multiple parts of its body, so... I want to see what Diddy does here. But meanwhile, Phazon, putting on his Ghostbustin' jumpsuit, gonna take care of the Phantoon. Fortunately, not quite managing to hit the eye when Phantoon first appears. Its hitbox is way smaller on its first appearance. It's only the eye, not the whole body like it is right now. Getting a fast, he was ready for it. Unfortunately, the flames blocking the shots. Fast rain as well. Phazon going for a bit of a hybrid strat here, using missiles to get his health down, then dealing the final hit with a charge combo. It's a good way to maximize damage. Oh, Phantoon just not being very nice right now. Oh, Phazon, that was not enough damage! Now he's got to deal with the Enrage. Thankfully, he knows how to deal with it. Pseudo Screw Attack does let you dodge the fires. But he's got to be careful. If you pop out of that pseudo screw in Phantoon's hitbox when the flames are coming out, you get hit by all the fires at once. Sunrise surprise, we call it. I actually had a death in this very tournament to that very thing in one of the earlier weeks. Never fun. Just makes you feel really bad. Meanwhile, Diddy into the chill place that is Meridia. Ooh, Phazon, unfortunately. Unfortunately, nothing. He finished the fight there. I will say that is one downside to the Ice Spazer charge combo. If you start out one of those phases with the combo, he disappears immediately. Alright, Phazon, done with that. Getting some decent drops there. Only one super, but plenty of power bombs, 113 energy. Diddy, meanwhile, one room away from Batoon, trying to go for the short charge, not quite having the distance. Putting on that power bomb. He's going to be doing some X Factors. Going for the visual setup, and... nice. Hitting a couple of supers as well. This is a strong start. Oh no! If he had hit one more of those supers, that would have probably finished him off. I've got to rely on those charge shots, but thankfully Diddy not worrying about Batoon's hilariously bad hitbox and finishing things off. Oh god, those drops though. Only 2 supers, the rest energy. Ideally, you want to get as little energy as possible there because there's just an E-tank chilling right here for you to grab. So I think Diddy is most likely going to be stopping to take advantage of the farm opportunity on the other side of the sand. Thankfully, Speed Booster makes it fast and easy. Alright, Phazon, meanwhile, in the attic, dropping that power bomb, taking care of 2 of the Key Hunters outright, finishing off the other Atomic and the Key Hunter, and going to be setting up to go left. I think he was setting up for Attic Spark. Does take a short charge, though. It's going to be going across the classic way, dealing with things as they come. Diddy, meanwhile, setting up for the Happy. There we go. Real nice. Happy, that horizontal shine spark that carries you halfway across the Coliseum. Coliseum, one of those rooms that you want to spend as little time in as possible. Oh, not quite getting the damage boost off those spikes. Still, nice recover. Good Coliseum. Diddy on his way into Dragon's room. Dragon, another one of those bosses that you might have learned a number of strats of dealing with Dragon casually, including the ever-popular grapple beam strat, but in any percent, Dragon actually becomes, I'd say, the hardest fight to optimize. This Dragon just likes to dive bomb you. It's never a preset pattern. The goop comes whenever Dragon wants. Just optimizing this fight, doing it quickly, takes a lot of practice. And then still, even with that, one thing goes wrong and suddenly say goodbye to 2 minutes. Alright, Diddy setting up those short charges. Not quite getting the short charge there. Getting a few dive bombs from Dragon here. Once. Ooh! Opposite side shot. Very nice. And already red-orange stomach, so Dragon is pretty far along in damage already. Very nice horizontal shine spark there. The big secret trick with horizontal shine sparks here is that Dragon has multiple hitboxes. You want to be aiming for the gap between the head hitbox and the chest hitbox, so you can get double damage. Already bright red, 218. If Diddy can finish this off with another shine spark, he could get blue suit. But getting so many lunges, 178, still in good shape. Just gotta finish this. Does it? Oh no! What? Diddy getting damage glitched off the electrical conduit? He got chain damage off the electrical conduit, not off of Dragon's body. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh no. Unfortunately, what we witnessed there is one of the big dangers of shine sparking Dragon, especially when you're about 150 energy or lower. Sometimes you just get chain damage, take multiple hits off of Dragon's hitbox. But in that case, that was unusual because he made it through Dragon's hitbox, but then he must have gotten stuck in that no iframe state and just taken multiple damages off that broken conduit. That was weird. I'm definitely going to want to watch that one back. But Diddy, showing nerves of steel, not letting it get him down. Continuing on. Way to go, Diddy. In the interim, not going to be neglecting my boy Phazon, getting the gravity suit, ensuring that we are the most stylish stream on Twitch. Now on his way to Meridia, 155 energy, looking pretty good, opting not to take the refill. Just has to blow up that tube and get into the watery world. Okay, so thankfully I wasn't the only one who was a little bit surprised by that. Getting multiple clips of what happened at Dragon there. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, Dragon, no joke. Difficult to optimize, and just sometimes weird things happen in that fight. Alright. There's just a little bit of that ambient music here. Phazon making his way through Meridia. While Diddy doing his climb, once again going to be heading off to Bomb Terizo. Take care of that stupid statue that walks around. Let me tell you, museum visits would be a lot more exciting and also a lot more horrifying if statues just got up and started walking around spitting out balls at you. Alright, Phazon, 98 energy heading into bot 2, and I thought he might opt to take a safety save. I'm not sure if Phazon knows what's going on. I don't know if he's in the chat or listening or watching. So I think we might see a hitting the save point right before Dragon from Phazon. Alright, Diddy starting Bomb Terizo as Phazon starts Batoon. No X-Factor strats from Phazon here, just going to be using super missiles. And a combo of supers and charge shots. Oh god, unfortunately, Batoon's hitbox, as ridiculous as ever. In Phazon's case, he's going to be wanting to get as many supers as he can and then finishing it off with charge shots. Oh! Oh my god. Gotta be careful. Ooh, Phazon, be careful. 31 energy puts you in danger. Oh, thank goodness. Phazon finishing things off. Both of them finishing off their respective mini-bosses at about the same time. Real good here. Thankfully, Phazon does not have to worry about energy as before. Convenient energy tank right here. Got it, and Diddy showing us another first try Alcatraz. Already on his way to Green Brinstar, wasting no time regaining what he lost. Ooh, Phazon trying to get a short charge here to save time. Going to do a little bit of farming. I think we might also see Phazon go for an ammo-heavy strat. Going in there with 10 supers if you're worried about the short charges is not a bad way to do it. Having a lot of supers does take a little bit of the stress off of you when dealing with Dragon. Alright, very nice. Oh! Phazon, I thought he was going to get it, but oh no! Almost getting the halfie. Unfortunately, one of the biggest enemies to your happiness in Super Metroid is in fact the doors. They open slowly. They don't look like they do, but the door is not officially open until the animation is ended. So even though it looked like there was a gap Samus could have gone through, she can't. Did he get himself that first try mock ball for early supers? And here we go, Phazon heading into Dragon fight, 20 missiles, 8 supers, nearly full energies, looking real good. I think Phazon wants us all to have a nice, I was about to make a joke about revenge is a dish best served cold, but honestly, you should not eat shrimp cold. That's a terrible idea. Please don't do that. So in this case, revenge is a dish best served grilled with cocktail sauce. So come on, Phazon, show us what you got. Give Dragon the beans. Getting a lot of missiles into Dragon's belly there. Unfortunately, missiles also make Dragon go faster the more you use them, so Dragon is already lunging at ridiculous speed even before her belly is full red. Getting a shine charge. Oh! It's so hard to hit Dragon with shine sparks when she's lunging that quickly. At this point, you almost have to just wait for the goops. So close, another shine spark could finish it. Oh no! Phazon goop sparking into the ceiling. Oh no, 117 energy. Phazon better not be trying another shine spark now. Chain damage is a real threat, as we've already seen. Oh no. Gonna have to rely on charge shots to try to finish the fight here. It has no ammo. Oh god! Ooh, this is really dicey. He's gotta shoot the goop. Oh no, he gets gooped! He gets gooped, but manages to recover. That power bomb gets it off of him. Unfortunately, power bombs do clear out the goop, but you don't get drops from the goop that way. He's going to try to finish it off with charge shots, it looks like. And he does! Phazon committing to those charge shots, and it pays off. Kids dragging Mama Dragon out of here. Off to the kitchen. We're gonna have ourselves some shrimp appetizers here in a bit, folks. Hope y'all are hungry. Nice finish there from Phazon. His reward, the clown wig on a ball here, now having space jump, lets you, in theory, jump infinitely. In practice, just make you angry when you don't jump. Speaking of bosses, Diddy about to face off against Kraid again. I'm pretty sure Diddy wants to have another shot at Kraid, a little bit of revenge, see if he can get that quick kill. Both of our runners denied the quick kill today so far. Oh no, Phazon losing his momentum. Now the Metroids are coming. All right, Diddy, shows what you got. Going for charge strat this time. Needs 4 supers. He gets the... Oh no! I thought he had it. The timing was right, but the chin. Kraid's ridiculous double chin shield blocking that first super. Oh god, that feels real bad. I could have sworn he had that. Thankfully, the backup though. Following it up, real nice. Alright, Phazon making it through Cack Attack Alley, stopping to farm the Cack Attacks. High probability of dropping those super missiles, and you need plenty of supers to get through Lower Norfair. Because the last thing you want to happen is to run out of supers before the last green door in Lower Norfair. We have seen that happen in this tournament, and it has decided races. Super count is serious business. Honestly, ammo management in general is in this category. Keeping track of your super count, your power bomb count, because we're not going to be getting too many of them. We're getting just enough to be able to finish Mother Brain 1. So making the most of what you got is a critical part of this category. Yo, Phazon just maneuvering through Meridia like he's carrying a football down the field here. Juking left and right, strong arming in this. I'm throwing out terms that I've seen on TV, by the way. I don't actually watch football. Despite the fact that I live in a football town, I don't really care. Alright, he's got the Plasma Beam. With that, he has assembled the ultimate beam combo. Now his charged beam shots do more damage than a super missile. So he's on his way out of Meridia, going to be heading on down to Lower Norfair, where the final boss, Rodney, awaits. He hates it when we call him that. Just going to be taking this nice, quick tube ride. Diddy killing that Sova, getting that door open, buying those shoes again. Oh gosh, Phazon trying to bomb the blocks. Unfortunately, bomb blast radius in this game is a little bit small. Yo, nice. Sending up the charge shot through the door for the Ever, getting through with the space jumps. Showing us some good movement on the way out of Meridia here. Getting extra health drops from the crabs. Real nice. I will be curious to see if Phazon takes the lower route to perhaps get the Nutella refill on the way to Lower Norfair. He doesn't have to, since he already has the Ice Beam. But at less than 300 energy, Lower Norfair is a treacherous preposition. Not a preposition, a proposition. Haha, English language. Alright, Diddy making his way back through Cathedral meanwhile. Gonna pseudo-screw the... Oh, pseudo-screw the ground. Well, I'll tell you what though, Diddy, that ground is never going to trouble you again. It knows its place. Phazon going upper route to Lower Norfair. This is actually, wait, no. Oh no, he isn't taking upper route. He is in fact going to take the kind of in-between route here, which does in fact give him the Nutella refill. I like this move. I like this move a lot. Lower Norfair scares me a bit. And Phazon, and it probably puts the fear in Phazon as well, understandably. Diddy, meanwhile, taking care of that political business. King Cack Attack is no more. Ooh, Phazon, be careful. Wait, Phazon passed through the Nutella refill and did not take it. I don't think I agree with this decision. Definitely not. Now at 159 energy, going to be heading into Lower Norfair. I don't like it. I don't like this energy count for Phazon. Everything in Lower Norfair hurts so much. There's acid everywhere. There's pirates and key hunters that do 50 damage. Oh no. Phazon gonna take the save? Nope, Phazon's just going. You know, despite the fact that I'm not liking that energy move, I have to absolutely respect Phazon's boldness, just going forward, not worrying about just kind of taking things as they come. Gotta respect that. These are the gold pirates. You don't like them. They're bad news. I think he's... Okay, I thought he might be trying to set up for fast pillars, but no, just gonna be going for powerbomb strats here. The pillar room only takes 2 power bombs, but there's a constant acid rise. He's probably gonna be taking some damage from the acid, and even with gravity suit, acid really hurts. Oh god, he's gonna take some more acid damage heading into the worst room in the game. It's a bit easier now that since he has charged ice plasma. Ooh, taking care of 2 of the pirates. Gonna be taking a little bit slower through this room, but I like this move with his current energy. It's faster to use those pirates as a platform so you don't have to jump as much, but hitting them at his current energy level could be disastrous. Very, very nice from Phazon, playing it very clean so far. Into Amphitheater. Oh no! Space Jump! The Betrayer! Thankfully, Phazon whipping Space Jump into shape, saying, "You're gonna cooperate or we're both going down." Literally. Stopping to kill this pirate. Very nice. Alright, now Phazon has a decision to make. Is he going to go get the Firefleet E-Tank? Gives him a full refill and more health? Or, no, he's just going for it! Just going for it! Is he going to take the save before Ridley, though? Killing the Key Hunters, not even going to deal with their nonsense. Is he going to take the save? He's not taking the save! Phazon, you legend! And Phazon playing smart, keeping an eye on his powerbomb count, not using the extra powerbomb there. He has just enough to break the statue. Thankfully, the metal pirates in the next room do give you generous drops. Ooh, Phazon, be careful, please! 73 energy heading into metal pirates. They do less damage than gold pirates, but you still gotta be careful. He's only about 2 to 3 hits away from death here if he has trouble with the pirates. Please be careful, Phazon. Thankfully, we have a really good setup for these guys. And looks good. Going for the double diagonal, a little bit safer, but a bit slower. I dig it. Ooh! 128. He should be good after this. Absolutely. Getting the health bomb. 248. Diddy! Diddy giving us the Alpha Spark. You can't see it, but I'm smiling like an idiot right now. I love me some Alpha Spark. Alright, Phazon, knowing about that lag mitigation, taking care of the Violas in here. Ooh, fortunately getting acided a bit, taking a lot of damage. Yeah, you want to kill the Violas before you start trying to farm the bugs, otherwise your beam just lags everything. I think he's going to be farming back up to full health here. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Ridley in this game, unlike in pretty much every other 2D Metroid, is a genuine threat. Does a lot of damage, moves around the room in a bunch of different ways. Not a free fight. Diddy damage boosting to get those alpha power bombs, making real good progress, all things considered here. 306, 302093, stopping to water the flowers a bit with his own tears, because I'm pretty sure he's not happy about taking that tumble. Here we go. Phazon facing off against Ridley. 2 shots from the get-go, 3 shots from the get-go. It only takes 20 charged plasma shots to send Ridley to the afterlife. But Ridley's got a lot of things he can do. He can pogo, he can lunge, and he has fire. And none of it is weak. It all does plenty of damage. Oh god, Phazon getting grabbed. Gotta be careful, Phazon. If you are somersaulting, Samus's beam does not charge. Oh god, unfortunately, Ridley's tail has another mean trick. It eats your shots. This fight is no joke! Oh god, down to 143. Gonna be using some supers to try to pile on the damage. And using power bombs to get invincibility during those damage frames. I don't like this. Phazon! Oh my god, he's waiting for the lunge, but Ridley's not lunging! Oh no! Oh god, Phazon! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, Ridley. Unfortunately, despite the fact that I did have to respect Phazon's boldness, not taking that Ridley save has proven to be his undoing here. Oh. And I may have accidentally closed the tab with the RTMP. Let's do something about that. Oh, okay. Getting some confirmation in the chat. Well, maybe not confirmation. Getting some talk in the chat that he may very well have been on PB pace there. Meanwhile, Diddy fighting Phantoon again. Oh gosh, having that same thing happen. Only 2 of his particles hit with the X Factor. He's stuck in no fire mode. Oh gosh, just Phantoon is like predicting these X Factors. What in the world? Phazon. Phazon. Do it. Do it, Phazon. He's thinking about it. He's debating it. Come on. Meanwhile, Diddy, 56 energy. Phantoon almost dead. He can finish it off this round. Phazon, come on. Be bold. You were bold in that last run. Continue the boldness. Press that A button. Do it. Yeah, attaboy Phazon. Don't give up. Diddy, meanwhile, giving us an extra dose of bustin' on this delightful Sunday. Oh, ooh, energy drops a little bit low there. Only 101 energy. Shouldn't be a problem, but... ugh. For those of you just joining us who might not know about the emotional roller coaster that this race has been, Diddy unfortunately dying to chain damage at Phantoon, and then Phazon making it all the way to Ridley and taking a claw to the face. So both runners boldly continuing on even after taking tragic late-game deaths. But you know what? That's the gumption I like to see. I'm loving it. And I am glad that neither of them is letting it get him down. Because you know what? Despite the fact that we all love this game, we wouldn't play it if we didn't, sometimes Super Metroid just doesn't treat you well. It just knocks you down and then kicks you while you're down. You know what? Being able to just say, that's okay, Super Metroid. We're gonna come back for more, and just getting back up, brushing yourself off, and continuing. Gotta respect that. Absolutely gotta respect that. In fact, if you have not already done so, you should give both Diddy and Phazon a follow. Showing us some real guts today. Dealing with the worst possible scenario and continuing on in spite of that. Oh, Diddy. Oh, Diddy, that was nice. Just taking the speed booster jump through the attic. I'm seeing someone in chat ask about taking safety saves. Safety saves are plenty of runners do, in fact. Many do. However, that said, some runners will sometimes choose not to. Maybe they're on PB pace, or maybe they know who their opponent is, or they know where they stand relative to their opponent, and they know that if they say, if I take the safety save, it'll cost me too many seconds, I'll fall behind, or I'll shorten my lead. It's one of those things you just kind of gotta decide on the fly. And, well, I suppose for every one example where a safety save does stop someone's run from dying, you have perhaps 2 or 3 where someone takes a safety save and they don't die, so it's just... it's a very personal decision for every runner. It's hard to say whether or not one should always take a safety save or always skip one. So I, for one, choose to not criticize a runner's decision to save or not save. Alright, Phazon going to be heading into Bomb Chorizo. This statue's like, come on please, it's Sunday. Just let me have my brunch. My omelet is getting cold. I'm tired of having to fight you guys. While Diddy gets himself the gravity suit again, restoring his style. Ooh, Phazon trying to get the Bomb Chorizo to jump back. Unfortunately, Bomb Chorizo going for the explodey swipes. Giving him some missiles though, which is nice. Should still be able to finish the fight very quickly here. Oh, gets the headless phase, but finishes him off, no problem. Full energy too, so he's gonna be getting nothing but missiles. Loving it. And Diddy, 161 energy, heading back down into Brinstar. Definitely better than last time. He was heading down with, I want to say, 60 last time. So his Meridia should be a little bit less treacherous. Ooh, Phazon giving us that first try. Alcatraz in the meantime. Heading into Terminator at good speed. Ooh, trying to precision strike the enemies instead of just holding down the button. Diddy, meanwhile, opting to grab the small energy at the expense of watering the plants. A curious decision, to be sure. Oh, the weaves making it down Red Tower nicely. Excellent, excellent. And on that, Phazon back down into Green Brinstar. Diddy a couple rooms away from Meridia, both of them progressing nicely. Alright, now Phazon, gonna set up for that Mach Ball to get early supers again. Oh, he jumped too early! Okay, Phazon... I'm guessing Phazon does not feel quite so comfortable with the short hop method, the backup, so he's just gonna go back out there and get Mach Ball, second try. No problem. Sometimes you just bonk the door frame, it happens. It's happened to all of us. Just reset the room, move on, real nice. Alright, Diddy setting up his Shine Spark to go up Mount Everest, no problem. Energy at 145 is alright. 10 supers, 4 power bombs. He's in real good shape here. Oh, tried to get the Mach Ball through the door, but again, doors hate your happiness and they open really slowly. So he bonked into the door. Heading into Batoon here momentarily. Getting ready, getting fired up for his rematch with Dragon. While Phazon heads into Big Pink, going to get those missiles, get that charge beam here in a moment. Again, much like last time, taking a fair bit of damage along the way. He's in no danger, but feels like you generally want to have still above 100 energy in here. Oh no, Diddy! Looks like he whiffed the X Factor. I saw at least 3 particles flying around the room there. That's going to slow him down a bit. Oh, now he's under 100 energy. Hitting the supers, though. Real good. Oh! I just got to rely on charge shots. Batoon moving fast. It means he's almost dead. Just got to connect. Batoon, why your body hitbox so wonky? Hahaha. Body doesn't have a hitbox if it's dead. That's what I'm imagining is going through Diddy's head right now. Okay, so Diddy finishing off Batoon, getting that energy tank while Phazon running across the noob bridge, proving once again he is no noob, he is a prodigy. Into Red Tower. Diddy gonna be setting up for the oh, he's gonna stop to farm this time. Gonna get himself some more ammo. Just a little bit. Phazon's going to take care of those waivers. Doesn't want to go for the damage boost, so is not going to worry about... going to prefer to conserve his energy. Energy's not bad. In fact, one might even say his energy's looking pretty nice, but still probably like to have it higher. Diddy, meanwhile, giving us another halfie. Unfortunately, in this game, the mathematics are not the same as you might expect. 2 halfies does not, in fact, equal a full halfie. Just take my word for it, alright? Oh god, Phazon! Ugh! Making a friend. Phazon, you're a cool guy, really. You can make friends easily, but this is not the time for that. Alright, Diddy made it back into Dragon's room here. Blowing up those turrets, energy looking good. Just going to have to get that sweet, sweet vengeance. Even more so than last time, revenge is definitely a dish best served cooked because we don't like foodborne illness. Or perhaps the other less well-known Ricardo Montalban line, revenge is a dish best served with pinto beans and muffins. If you recognize that one, I owe you a handshake and possibly the non-alcoholic drink of your choice if I meet you in real life. Oh, Diddy, hitting those shine sparks real well. He can finish it here, and he's got plenty of energy. Getting a little bit of chain damage, but had so much energy it didn't matter. Getting the blue suit. Diddy has gotten his sweet revenge. Oh, I love it. But once again, chain damage, though, is no joke. He went from 280 to 130. That's why we always say 150 is the number. If you're below that, you don't Shine Spark Dragon for that very reason. But with Blue Suit, he's going to give us the reverse halfie. Meanwhile, Phazon... Oh, Phazon hitting that shot a little bit too late. If Kraid's mouth is completely open, you're not going to get the quick kill. Oh, but Phazon... What a fast backup. Kraid did not even have time to get back into his first standing position. Already done. And Diddy giving us that reverse halfie. At this point, he's at something like he's something like 3 halfie. Which, again, not... Oh, God, Diddy. I don't have time to worry about mathematics. He's at 60 energy going through Cack-Attack Alley here. Ooh, be careful. Thankfully, with Gravity Suit, I'm very good at words. With Gravity Suit, things do less damage, but he's probably going to opt to take a quick farm here. Oh, okay. Back up above 100 energy. He's probably happy with that. Sephi, no! Not the dab... Dang it, Sephi! Oh, Diddy. He was trying to get the Plasma Spark. Didn't quite make it all the way. Ooh, thankfully Mello in the chat coming through, giving us that mathematics. Unfortunately, she informs us that the reverse halfie has in fact canceled out the 2 halfies, so we are now back at the Nofi. Well, yes, Sephi, the reverse halfie is equivalent to a full halfie, but remember, Diddy has done 2 halfies today, so they cancel out. Yeah, I hope y'all are ready. You've shown up just in time for the Super Metroid Prodigy tournament. I hope everybody brought a number 2 pencil for your Scantron sheets. Remember to roll up your sleeves, and let us check your bags to make sure you're not bringing any cheat sheets. The test will be administered at the end of the run. Number 3 pencil. Okay, like, Dante, look, I personally am a fan of harder leads as well, but the Scantron machine is a fickle beast. It only likes number 2 pencils. I think it is figuratively in bed with the pencil lobby. Not really sure. Little fun. 70's having a laugh about that. Little fun fact: at my high school, we had a group of students who were made such an art of cheating that the staff had to come up with increasing ways to try to stop it. So we had a dress code of button-up shirts and ties. So we had to, for the exams only, we had to roll up our sleeves, take off our ties, and show off both sides of our arms to make sure that we weren't up to anything. And those guys, they still figured out ways to cheat. That's how legendary they were. I think the legendary story goes one time he did something like, I think like imprinted Morse code on like his pencil or something, but it was barely noticeable. He walks into the exam room with a smile on his face, tells the principal, "I'm going to cheat here," and he just like pats him down looking for cheat sheets, doesn't find him, and he pulls it off. Damn legend. I went to a very strange high school. This has been Storytime with Crunchy Lex. Meanwhile, we have a Super Metroid race going on. PhazonKnight going, oh no! King Kakatak pulling out the defense dagger. Turns out, it is not in fact defenseless. No problems though. Turns out a dagger is no match for a giant hecking space gun. And Diddy now has Ice Beam, that full beam combo. Plasma beam combo is really strong. In fact, does triple the damage of its Spazer equivalent. This is one of the perks of running old route versus new route. New route does not get plasma, so it takes 60 charge shots to deal with Ridley and Mother Brain 2, as opposed to the 20 it does for Diddy and Phazon here. Alright, Diddy's showing us the lower route here. Oh, not quite getting the space boost. Pretty tricky, but oh so cool. Fun fact, everybody, anything done with the speed booster, particularly shine sparking, just makes any activity cooler. You could be doing something incredibly mundane, like filling out your tax forms, and you do it with a shine spark, automatically cooler. Alright, both of them in Norfair now. Oops, Phazon accidentally taking a Tumblerino here. That's alright, making it into the wave room. Diddy into Lava Dive. Moments away from entering lower Norfair. Energy looking real good too, 449. Stargazer, possibly not, but dang it, it would look cool. Oh no, Phazon! The gate didn't open fast enough! Nice recover, nice recover. Jumping back up can be a little bit dicey. Those enemies like to snipe you, but Phazon dodging it with the greatest of ease. Gonna get himself some... He had to stop and think about it. Do I really want breakfast? It's kind of late now. It's almost lunchtime. Phazon, to that I say, breakfast is whenever you wake up. If you wake up at 2 in the afternoon and make yourself some eggs, guess what? It's breakfast. Oh, Diddy's going for it. He's committed to showing us a pillar spark here. This is, oh, dang it. Unfortunately, accidentally rolling into the next room. Pillar spark is a very challenging shine spark to set up. It is a very tight 3-tap, and on top of that, it's through a door transition, so the timing is a bit awkward. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, Diddy! Diddy, no! Is Diddy getting screw attack? Oh! Oh! I freaking love this tournament! I have managed to be present for the only appearance of Spore Spawn in this tournament, and now I'm present for possibly the only appearance of Screw Attack. Oh, I'm loving this. It's often said that one of the marks of a good runner is being able to adapt to conditions on the fly to give yourself the best advantage, and that's kind of what Diddy's doing here. Using green gate glitch to go get himself the screw attack, now he can absolutely just tear through Pillar Room. Mello asking me who got Spore Spawn. Oh gosh, I have to remember what race that was. I want to say that was Swap Space versus Solski. It was Swap Space did did Spore Spawn. Alright, Phazon, get himself that Ice Beam. Diddy, meanwhile, screw attacking his way through the amphitheater. Phazon, meanwhile, giving us a little bit of that tin can audio. I'm gonna swap it on over to Diddy. He's a little bit further along now. And we can also listen to that sweet, sweet Lower Norfair jam. Oh god, Screw Attack turns Key Hunters from an enormous threat into an absolute joke. It's like, hey buddy, I'm going to spin into you like a pinwheel. What are you gonna do about it? Explode, as it turns out. And Diddy's got so many power bombs, he could just drop them, like drop them into friggin' penny buckets at the grocery store. Wait, no, not groceries. Is that even a thing that people still do anymore? Do you still have those take a penny, leave a penny things? Except instead of that, it's take a power bomb, leave a power bomb. Just please make sure to not leave an armed power bomb. That's just a bad time for everybody. Oh, Diddy, giving us that. Oh, still lining it up. The pirate jumped right into it, giving us that sweet, sweet Shine Spark after image kill on the metal pirates. Loving it. Oh, and with Screw Attack, he can just go through this room easy mode. Easy mode. Full energy, heading into Ridley. Diddy is looking real good. So once again, that Plasma Beam combo, only 20 charged shots and Ridley is done for. 2 off the bat, going for the hero shot third, very nice. 17 shots left. Again, Ridley is rough to deal with. He likes to lunge, he likes to pogo, and he shoots fire. Diddy doing a really good job so far of predicting those lunges and dodging them. Ooh, real nice. Strong start here, still above 400 energy. Looks like he's starting to pogo. Nope, that was a lunge. This is why I still die to Ridley sometimes. He's hard to predict. And getting him stuck against the left wall. Ridley is screaming in frustration. Why isn't this wall more to the left? And just like that, Diddy showing us a beautiful Ridley fight. That was so quick. Taking so little damage. And it also looks like Diddy is opting to not grab the Ridley E-Tank. He doesn't need it. 400 energy is plenty to deal with Turian. Although one downside to grabbing Screw Attack is he is going to have to turn it off before he does Zeb Skip. You can't do Zeb Skip with Screw Attack on. Alright, Phazon still making excellent progress. Made his way up Red Tower, again with Ice Beam, making that much simpler proposition. Oh, Phazon, please! Having some trouble with the Alpha Power Bomb room, doing unintended botany on 2 occasions. Okay, yes, Mello again pointing out he could absolutely opt to do speed skip for Zeb skip, but that is also really difficult. Oh, Diddy giving us that speedball escape out of Wasteland. And thankfully, Screw Attack also lets you skip some bombs because Screw Attack breaks bomb blocks. Isn't that convenient? It'll speed up his escape as well. It doesn't have to worry about the Key Hunters so much. It's just kind of there. Oh, nice save. And even in this room, the boulders are no match for the might of the Screw Attack. And Screw Attack does have the delightful property of the pseudo screw. Shots just go right through you. I am very thankful to have folks like Mello and Sephi and all of them in the chat just giving me all this extra information that I didn't know I wanted, but I do. Three Musketeers room, more like what now? Might as well have been an empty room. Screw Attack turns that room into just another room. And back into Upper Norfair for Diddy. On his way to Turian to finish things off. Phazon getting that shine charge, getting it nice and high too. Gonna conserve a little bit of energy bonking on that low ceiling. I am actually a big fan of that. I like to bonk on that part of the ceiling as well, give myself a bit of extra energy heading into wrecked ship. Alright, so Phazon only has one power bomb, but he's, that's right, Phazon does not do X-Factor strats on Phantoon. I'm gonna farm a little bit of energy here. Oh, watch out for the Covern! Oh, Covern, please! I'm not... Oh, okay. Screw that wall in particular, says Phazon. Alright, but now he's ready. Gonna take on Phantoon. Did it once, gonna do it again. Well, Diddy taking a slight detour to take care of that fish right there. Alright, here we go. Phantoon off to a less than ideal start here, giving Phazon a... Oh, that was a medium, it looked like. Alright, Diddy, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to the fish? Going to give a gracious bow to the Sephi fish. A little bit old-fashioned, but I dig it. Alright, Phazon, so far so good. Energy looking fine. Phantoon looking a little bit brown around the gills. Wait, do ghosts even have gills? I mean, he does have an eyeball inside a toothy mouth, so I guess having gills is not that weird. Phazon putting on some good rounds here. Missiles and the charge shot, maximizing his damage. And he knows how to deal with the fire. Phazon just showing real good boss knowledge here. That might not be enough damage! Nope. Oh gosh. Phazon again not quite doing enough damage before the super missile, sending Phantoon into that enrage. Diddy meanwhile was setting up for the speed keep. Doesn't really lose him that much time since he does have screw attack. Unfortunately, I don't get to scream my lungs out about stanchion today. Maybe next time. But one thing is for sure, Diddy is moments away from entering Turian. And Phazon is moments away from finishing off Phantoon! If he can just hit that stupid hitbox. Oh god, Phantoon appearing right on his face. Phazon being so upset about it, he just gives him a super missile. And with that, Phantoon is done once again. We have had 4 Phantoon kills for the price of 2. That warms my heart. I don't like that ghost. Not one bit. So Diddy's break is over. Here comes the earthquake that opens up the elevator. I have to admit, I'm not sure how this got past code. I think elevators have to be a bit more accessible than this. But Phazon looking real good heading into the rest of wrecked ship. Good energy, good ammo. Nothing to worry about here. Alright, Diddy into Turian. Infiltrating the final stronghold of the space pirates where Mother Brains resides. Just have to deal with a few of the Metroids. You didn't think you were going to get through a Metroid game without the titular space jellyfish, did you? Of course not. Here we go. Making it through real quick so far. Opting just to keep moving rather than grab all the drops in the first room. Although Metroid drops are very, very important though. Diddy wants to have 10 supers at the end of the final Metroid room because there's no way to get supers after that, and they are super important for a Mother Brain fight. So far, so good. Oh, that was always such a delightful sight to behold. So far, so good. 10 supers heading into the final room. There are 3 super Metroids. There are 3 Metroids in here. He's gonna try to line them. Oh god! But the Rinka. Oh, nice recovery. Nice backup. Diddy trying to set up for the damage boost here, not quite getting it. But most importantly, he is at full missiles, full supers, so he does not have to take the missile refill. Now, my question is, does Diddy do baby skip? It looks like he does. He's in the position for it. I mean, I would debate that the baby is the only Super Metroid here. But here we go. Diddy's setting up for his baby skip. Gets the first jump. Gets the second jump. Oh no! Unfortunately, his jumps to try to get the baby stuck in the pattern, not quite doing it. Meanwhile, Phazon, making his way across bowling, had plenty of energy, no trouble, 207. Now he gets to put the controller down and just have a little relax. So he is going to have to take that energy refill, but again, not needing to take the missile refill. God, I wish this game had super refills. Yeah, but shouts to Diddy for getting that that wall jump with the baby on him. That's not what I would call convenient. Oh my gosh, Phazon! Oh, Phazon had a moment to compose himself there. We've seen it happen in the race before, and it almost happened again here to Phazon, where you're running so fast that you make it through the gravity suit pickup's hitbox before it finishes spawning and accidentally run out the other door. Whew! Diddy's going for the speed booster setup. Oh, not quite getting it. This is a setup for Zeb skip we usually see in 100%. Let's see if Diddy can get it here. He's committed to it though. Just making sure to freeze the ring because you don't want them in your way. There's the stutter. There's the start. This is a very difficult short charge to set up, mind you. Oh dang it! He's getting blue suit right at the end, but it's just the tiniest bit too late. He doesn't have enough space to crouch. At this point, I think Diddy has a pretty good idea about where things stand with the race, so he's committing to this because he can. Phazon, meanwhile, back into Hellway, doing a bit more unintentional botany, but also doing a little bit of farming while he's down there. On his way to Meridia, gonna take care of Botwoon and Dragon once again. Energy looking very healthy as well. Doesn't need any sort of refill for this. Oh, dang it. Diddy just not getting that short charge in time. Short charge shine sparking in this game is a bit of a proposition, let me tell you. The trick is, rather than just holding down the run button, the game only checks if the run button is held down during a specific frame of Samus's run cycle, which is the one where her forward arm is at its farthest back. So if you can just tap the dash button right before that frame, you can get your shine charge in a much shorter distance because it does not increase your run speed. It just sets up the check for the blue suit. That said, it's not easy to do. He gets it! Oh no! He got it and then did not make it through the Zebetite. Oh. Alright, did he go in for the save here? He realizes he does not want to take too much damage doing this. Because here's the thing about Mother Brain. In the second phase, you cannot drop below 300 energy, or you just can't finish the fight. Alright, Diddy turning off his screw attack. He's going for classic Zeb skip. He's had enough. There we go. That is Zeb skip as we know it in any percent. Thankfully, only taking a little bit of damage, going for that swag Speed booster Zeb skip, so got plenty to spare for Mother Brain 2, no problem. Takes care of Mother Brain 1, easy peasy. While Phazon dealing with his own demons here, or rather just one demon, Batoon. Bit more of a water sausage, whatever, but still. Might as well be a demon, we hate this guy. Got him! Nicely done, Phazon. But no time to rest, because Diddy has walked directly into the kitchen of Mother Brain's diner. You can't come back here, this is employees only, she says. And starts just throwing whatever's at hand at him. Throwing a hamburger, throwing some french fries. And I don't know about you, but getting hit in the face with freshly fried food is not fun. It burns. Ooh! How did she fry the ketchup? That's impressive. Thankfully, Diddy, experienced at dodging thrown objects, both in real life and in video games, able to successfully navigate the treachery of Mother Brain's kitchen. Diddy just dropping some power bombs to lag the rainbow beam because he can. I'm just imagining Mother Brain like the exasperated babysitter, like, are you done? Are you done? Can I get— are you done? Are you done? But that is that. Diddy into the cutscene before Mother Brain 3. For all intents and purposes, that was the final boss. Mother Brain 3 is just essentially... you can die, but it's essentially a cutscene. Phazon, meanwhile, making his way across Coliseum here, gonna go for another fight with Phantoon. Dang it! Why do I keep doing that? It's Dragon. Dragon. Speaking of food, Baby sure is hungry, just munching on Mother Brain's head there for a bit. And gonna share a little bit of that food, because Baby has been raised well and is very generous. Phazon, again, not taking the save before Dragon. Mother Brain, still unhappy. You know, Mother Brain, it's not our fault you're unhappy. I think you need to look inward and figure out, what is it about your life, really, that's stopping you from being happy? You have to address that. Unfortunately, with that, the baby is no more. And Diddy knows exactly what to do with folks who treat babies that way. Lay the CPS smackdown directly on Mother Brain's face. Now, Mother Brain may be getting her head knocked back by the sheer force of the shot, or she might be head bopping to this jamming music. This song is called, I believe, Theme of Samus Aran, Space Warrior. And Diddy making it into the final escape, or last escape if you're perhaps a fan of Resident Evil. Meanwhile, Phazon looking real good at Phantoon here. Dang it, I did it again! Looking real good at Dragon here. Out of ammo, but energies looks good. Oh, Phazon, please don't use Shine Charge here. Energy's a little bit too low. Chain damage could ruin things. Ooh. Oh, Phazon playing bold, going for the Shine Sparks anyway. Oh boy. Phazon's gotta be real careful, but Diddy making short work of Turian, already back into Criteria. Oh no, Phazon! Diddy showing us a Behemoth Spark. Oh, Phazon, I'm so sorry. But you know what? Dang it. He died to Ridley. He came back and just kept going. Diddy doing the same. Both of these runners just showing us tremendous guts, tremendous class. Absolutely. Be sure to give both of them a follow. And on that note, Diddy, struggling with the elevator on his own ship, it's kind of like struggling with the remote on your car's automatic unlock, but he is done. Diddy is our winner today with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 43 seconds. GG's to Diddy, GG's to Phazon. GG's to both of them. Wait, Phazon, are you firing up Hyper Metroid? Kinda looks like it. Well, let's see if either of them wants to come in and say a few words. After that marathon run, I can imagine if they might be perhaps a little bit spent, but I'm extending the offer to both of them. Let's see if they want to talk a bit about what's up. Oh no, this is not Hyper Metroid. Is this... Actually, this might be... Project Base, perhaps? Who on earth keeps texting me? Stop it. Alright, here's Phazon. Phazon, GG's, I'm so sorry.
It is alright. That was a interesting race.
Oh, buddy, was it ever. It was... I don't even... I about halfway through that whole thing, I wasn't even sure what to expect anymore.
Accurate. Very accurate, yes.
So, Diddy's gonna be... I'm gonna bring Diddy in here in a second, but I wanted to ask you one thing before that. Is it... When you were heading into Ridley, did you have any idea what had happened to Diddy?
I did. And it just didn't even, like... I knew that he died, but I was just, like, in the race, like, speedrunning zone that I wasn't even thinking about saving. It was just, like, try to finish and attempt to PB, because I was close to PB pace.
Okay.
If I didn't die, I was going to be at least golding.
Nice.
If not, minus time, so... Yeah, but I'm glad he won.
I saw your devs, that's very unfortunate. You should be more careful with power bombs on Ridley.
Yeah.
Diddy, congrats and GG. I'm so sorry about that Dragon. I'm not entirely sure. Did you get chain damage and then hit the electrical conduit? I'm not sure what happened there.
I just think I got chain damage. I don't think I got hit the electricity, but anyway, the chain did most of it.
Yeah, that was tragic, but both of you suffered really late game deaths and came back and kept going, and I gotta absolutely respect that.
Yeah, you never know, your opponent might die as well. That's not a great victory, but yeah.
Yeah, sometimes just victory isn't always glamorous. Sometimes it's just finishing the fight, you know.
Yeah.
But let's put those downers aside, because I saw some really cool play from both of you. What from all that nice long marathon session there? What was something that stands out to you as, dang, I'm pretty proud of that. That was cool.
Not dying in worst room in the game or in party zone the first time.
Yeah, things got a bit dicey in the party room there.
And then I got Alcatraz a few times, twice, but it only took me like 3 tries, which was nice, instead of taking like 60 and then finally giving up.
Managing to not fall in Red Tower was something great. I forgot to shoot on the first one time I went through, but both time I didn't fall, so that's pretty good.
But yeah, those were both clean red towers.
I was very confused why I nearly ran through Gravity Suit and out the door. What was that all about?
So there's a few frames between the ball disappearing and the item appearing where you can run through it, and we actually have seen earlier in this tournament someone that happened to somebody, I forget who it was, and then them actually making it out the door without Gravity Suit.
Yeah, that happens sometime.
Yeah. So I'm glad you caught it before you went through the door. That was, look, you kind of stood there for a moment being like, what just happened? Oh god, oh god.
That was my reaction in a nutshell.
Yeah, thankfully you caught that. That would have been I can't even think of a word right now. It would have been something, that's for sure. But I'm going to pull up the old challenge here. So this is the final race for both of you in the Swiss rounds. What does this put your records at? I want to say...
That's 3-3 for myself, and I think 2-4 for PhazonKnight.
Yes. 2 and 4.
All right, now I am not the best at figuring out how Swiss works, but unfortunately I think this means both of you are out of contention for top 16.
Yeah, that's a bit only 4-2 get a chance with a good tiebreaker, and I got many runs over 1 hour, so I don't think I would even have passed the tiebreaker.
Yeah, we definitely got some strong competitors in this tournament. But I have to wonder though. So since the tournament ends for both of you here, what are your plans with Super Metroid moving forward? You're gonna keep pushing any percent a little bit further? Gonna maybe do a different category, possibly pursue a different speed game? What are your speed plans moving forward now?
I'm definitely going to do more Super Metroid and aim for the sub-hour.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna focus on RBO in the upcoming RBO tournament this summer, so I want to at least get consistent and die less.
I feel Dying Less is definitely a very good goal to have for a game, I'd say. But I definitely wish you luck in that tournament then, Diddy. But with that, I'm out of questions. Does either of you have any final words, anything else you would like to say to those out there watching?
It's Super Metroid's not an extremely hard speed game. It's really fun to play. So if you feel like you want to play it, go for it. Have fun improving.
Yeah. Di10kong is not. It may not be the best category to begin with, but it's something you have to do.
No, yeah, absolutely. I second everything they both said. This has a reputation as being an extremely difficult speed game, and at the highest levels it is, but to pick it up and just start playing it, it really isn't. It's more accessible than you think, and the community is tremendously helpful. We're always happy to see new folks. So if you're interested, shoot, let us know. We'll be happy to get you started on your path to Super Metroid greatness. Speaking of Super Metroid greatness, we're not done just yet. We have a few more races before the Swiss rounds end. We have another race at 4 p.m. on the big stage, Speed Gaming 1. That's a 4-way race. That's going to be very good. At 5:30, we have another one on the same channel. That's a whole lot of Super Metroid in a row over on SG1. You're going to want to stick around for that. At 6 p.m., we have another 4-way race on SG2. At 8 p.m., we have another race. And at 11:30 p.m., we have another race. Super Metroid for days, or okay, maybe not for days, but for hours. Here today on the Speed Gaming family of channels, you can click the Speed Gaming schedule link right below the stream if you want to see with your own eyes where and when the action is happening. Please be sure to do that. We've got so much good stuff left today. But on that, I think I am out of things to say, unless you've got something, Phazon.
I don't.
All right. Well, everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around. Once again, I can't say this enough. If you haven't done so, please give these runners a follow. They've done some great work here today, and they absolutely deserve it. But on that note, I have been Crunchy Lex, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next mission.